Welcome to the Chicago Improv. Thank you for coming out. As you know, this is our workshop graduation show down here. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see some very funny people up here. Some have a little experience. Some are making their comedy stage debut. You're all here to support someone, right? Who do we have? Who are you supporting? Give me some names. We've been meeting down here and working out on the stage for the last 3 Saturdays. Everybody's been working very hard. They've written an original comedy routine. They've come up here, they've practiced it. We've talked about the business, talked about all different things of comedy. So thank you very much for listening to me. I want you to give a round of applause now for your MC, your host for the evening, Mr. Tim Brennan.
Thank you guys very much. I am your host, Tim Brennan. You guys ready to have a good show tonight? All right. A little bit more about me. I also celebrated my 27th birthday recently. All right. Thanks, man. Other comics, age isn't just a number, it's an applause break. But I'm terribly immature for my age. Like, most of my friends by this time have gotten married. None of them have asked me to stand in their wedding because they don't think I'm mature enough to take the wedding seriously. I quote Hulk Hogan one time in a best man speech, "No one wants me in their wedding anymore."
Tell you guys what I do. I'm actually an air traffic controller, so feel safe. People ask what it's like to be an air traffic controller. You know, how stressful is it, high suicide rate, all that. So I'll give you a little summary of what it's like to be an air traffic controller. You guys have all been to parties at someone's house, a mutual friend you've never been to before. So you go to that house, you had a big dinner, or you ate something that didn't sit right, and you go to use the bathroom, right? You flush the toilet, and you slowly start to see the water rise. You go, oh, this isn't good. So you sit there, and you're jiggling the handle, You start praying. You haven't been to church since your parents made you go. Everything, you're going, oh my God, this can't be happening to me. This can't be happening to me. Punch, 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 punch. Oh no, you see it start to rise, and it crests. And you go, holy f***, this isn't happening to me. And then it slowly goes back down. And you go, geez. Whew. That's what it's like being an air traffic controller. Thank you.
But practicing in the hood does come with the elements of the hood. I went out and bought a foreclosed house that was abandoned. It was full of rats. I'm talking about hood rats from Detroit. They bite and they shoot. Apparently, the parking lot did not come with the building, so when I get to work in the morning, it's like shift change, crack Central Station. Everybody's coming up to me and telling me what they know about medicine because they all have their PhDs, their pimps and hoes degrees.
I don't know what to feel at this point in my life. I know how I feel. How I feel right now, I feel like that kid, you know, like those late night commercials, like the kid in the third world country, right? He's sitting there, all sad, and if you send a nickel and a cup of water, they'll save this kid's life. I'd be the same kid standing there, right? I'd be like a bottle of whiskey and an Xbox, please send friends immediately, right?
But this time I did because he said we're going to stop after 6 kids. It's like, all right, we'll keep our family small. And I'm glad we stopped because my last one has a handicap. She was born blonde. We don't talk about it much. There's nothing they can do. We tried dyeing her hair dark. You can still tell. She's a teenager now. And life's been really hard for her. She just figured out she has 5 sisters and brothers. I said, well, honey, who'd you think all these kids were? She said, I thought we were the cool house on the block.
And then I go over and I'm mixing this chemical up in a big vat. And the aroma is really strong. It gets into my nostrils. I take a whiff and I turn to Homer Simpson. Hazardous pesticides. Then it splashes up into my face and I turn into Screaming Homer.
Man, my stepdad actually got a new phone. He had a flip phone for 10 years. You know, the old Razor? You know, the really thin one? Yeah, it was awesome. It called, it texted, did nothing else. Yeah. But I do miss flip phones because you could aggressively hang up on people if you got into a heated discussion, just like, shut up! Now when you want to hang up on people, it's just more like, yeah, I'll talk to you later, bye. Where is it? Where's the end button?
But, you know, there are these like 3 N-words that really keep like destroying my life. Like these N-words are like following me and really like messing me up, and don't get nervous, white people. The N-words are Netflix, Nutella, and naps. They are destroying me 100%. It's hard for me to get into a good place with those damn things in my life. But there was a skinny bitch model that once said, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. And I'm like, bitch, have you had bacon? Because that shit's delicious. Like, what are you talking about?
Órale, ¿cómo estás? ¿Está bien? Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. Just wanted to freak the white people out, you know, like it's sponsored by Telemundo, you know, but it's not. And this guy's like, babe, we can't even heckle him. He doesn't speak English. Which is terrible, but so newly sober, which sucks. 2 years, 2 months actually, 2 months. But you notice things like colors, birds chirping, bills. You ever owe so much money you don't open the mail? It's terrible.
So that's the problem. And problem number 2 is I can't get myself to remember how small I am on a daily basis. And I think the issue is I see myself as this 10-foot tall blue man with 6 arms, razor sharp teeth, who has a battle axe. And that's probably because my mom brought me up Hindu and I believe in blue men with 6 arms. So this idea of myself makes me do reckless things. I mean, the other day my mom accused me of not taking risks. So I got these barely visible side bangs. Who's a risk taker now, Amma?
If you like what you've seen tonight and you would like to try this, be on the stage here at the Improv, please see Dave Schwensen after. He'll have his business cards, all the information that you guys will need to come on stage and do this next time with us. That being said, are you ready for your headliner? Are you ready for your headliner? All right, you guys. We're very happy to have him here.